Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network. You wrote another fantastic piece. This week, everyone in the media apparently decided that Joe Biden is too old to be president again. And you said it's like we have to act like Biden's crumbling into dust before our eyes, like a long-buried mummy who was touched before being preserved. It is frankly to watch the New York Times and CNN and other outlets climb over each other to try to each other on Biden's age.
Oh, goodness.
Thank you. I mean, you say, no, he's old. We know that. No, he's flubbed some names and dates. Biden's been doing that for decades. He's even joked about it before. Prove to me that age has diminished his presidency. Meanwhile, the other candidate, Trump, is an actual rapist, which can never be said enough, who bumbles his way through his speeches like a raging manatee flailing around on the shore and just about as articulate. Thank you. Thank you. We were talking about this piece Daily Show did. Like, must comedians do everything? Like, he can barely get a word out correctly. Mm-hmm. And the media just, does not cover it, do they?
No. If you want to have some real fun, watch the beginning of his CPAC speech.
Oh God!
Where he it's hilarious. He lumbers out on stage while Lee Greenwood's crappy song is playing. He goes over and sexually assaults the American flag.
Yes, I saw that.
And then the best part, he just stands there for like nearly 2 minutes, in his weird little rock stand, since he can't actually stand there in a stable way. And it's like, and while the song is playing, and it is so weird, it's like, go up to the microphone, stop the music, get the speech going. What the hell?
And not even the weirdest speech. The speech to the black people was like,
the speech to the black people. That was a whole other thing. Like.
I can't.
You like me because of sneakers and I was arrested. Way to go. That's really.
Oh my God. I mean, can we give me 10. It's just why comedians have to be the ones that just air actual footage. Ask Jody. You don't even have to edit. Take any hunk of any of his rallies, right? Or here we go.
For Europe, the Nazis, the invasion of Normandy, and the liberation of Europe. A brilliant star shone in the east. Wise men traveled far. Really big beneficiaries. Whole state to be a sanctuary for criminal.
Sanctuary.
Shield and shelter criminal. Look, wait. The members of our armed forces, and you understand that very well. And the internet, if you think about this, rich traditions of this peninsula. Expectations.
This goes on for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
They're just the ones they found recently. Not even like, I mean, yeah.
It's you watch these speeches and you go, how is anyone even remotely contemplating this person being president? Biden may speak slowly, but you understand what the hell he's saying. He's saying things in like sentences and full thoughts.
And it's better when you watch it.
Them.
When you watch it, because you can see his face when he does the Pee Wee Herman. I meant to do that. Just like, look. And he like tries to recover. It's fantastic.
I call them Nazis because it's just more fun to say it that way. Nazi is so harsh, so Nazi.
But wait, there's more. Hold on.
Oh, there's more.
Yeah.
Expectations in the House for the midterm and midterm year. Waive all applicable state taxes despite these obstacles. Karen. The Central Command response and crisis response. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt. As Hurricane Irma approaches. And he voted for Obama amnesty. By a sleazebag lawyer named Abiante. That's what the United Nations is all about. Will not be tolerated.
That's why I kept writing just unintelligible, because I did not know what to write.
Yeah. This soundbite says, you figure it out. I don't.
Yeah, and you know what? If he becomes president, he's going to force us all to change the way words are pronounced to the way he pronounces them. We're all going to, or contort the words. We're all going to have to say tolerize now. It's just,
Kofifi for everyone.
Internate.
On the internet, everyone to the internates. Yeah.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Okay. Yes, everything is either incredibly, I don't know, you pick, right? Racist, sexist, just despicable, unintelligible, and yet here we are. And we were, broke down the numbers, Rude, from South Carolina. Of course he beat Nikki Haley by 20 points. He was supposed to beat her by 30 or 35. So
Right.
this is, like we were saying, this is actually not good news for what is essentially an incumbent, right? To get 59% of the vote. That means he's going to get creamed in the general if those numbers held.
Though I'm a little more cynical about the whole, all these people saying, "Oh no, I'll never vote for Trump." It's like, you look in the mirror. You voted for him twice. You're gonna vote for him again. You know you are, you disgusting, disgusting worm. That's what you need to say while you're looking in the mirror. God, I know I'm going to do this. All right, I'll tell a pollster, but when I get in that booth, I know that I'm going to vote my little racist heart to my racist heart's content.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and you do, some of the best bowlerting out there. We always, on Monday, remember our dear departed Eric Bowler. But Aaron Rupar said a dynamic that probably doesn't get discussed enough is that the media broadly takes for granted that Trump is malevolent and erratic. So when he is those things, it's not treated as news. Biden, meanwhile, is assumed to be competent. So any gaffe or omission is covered as a big deal. That's the thing. I guess we just can't. There's so much numbness about Trump. Just this weekend. Any one of those things would have been disqualifying for any normal candidate, right?
Yeah. And the New York Times today, I mean, it had article after article about what Biden is facing, the uphill climb, what's coming that's going to affect Biden, and all these things. And I'm thinking, all right, but he doesn't have 4 trials coming up. And facing 91 felony indictments. I mean, let's just balance that here.
Yeah. By the way, Covey tweeted, "Show me a black person who's facing 91 felony charges but remains free to golf, hold rallies, and go on crazy social media rants attacking prosecutors and judges overseeing their cases." I mean, I'm not a little lame-ass white girl, but just watching those, I don't understand how one black person can vote for this clearly racist piece of... You're from New York. That was his first being sued for racial discrimination before you even get to the execute the Central Park Five, right?
Oh, yeah. I think it was Charlotte Eiffel that went on a tear against, is it Byron? Oh, I can't remember his last name.
I was going to say, he is like the angriest biscuit maker. Can I just say...
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Charlotte Eiffel just went on a whole thing that took like what you just said to the wildest extent. Just saying, it was like the clip you played earlier.
Yeah.
If a black candidate had 5 children by 3 different mothers, we wouldn't be talking about that person becoming president.
Yeah.
If a black candidate had been adjudicated a rapist, there is no way that candidate would be considered viable in any way and would probably be in prison.
Yeah.
A black person could not talk to a judge to his face and make all the comments that Trump made and be kept out of prison.
Yeah.
It's just, just the privilege that Trump is given time and again is insane.
Yeah. Oh, here's one we missed. Trump claims he knows black people because they built his buildings.
Oh, God.
That's not true. You know who built his buildings are undocumented immigrants.
Thank you.
Thank you. And by the way, immigrants are poisoning our blood. You're married to an immigrant. Your children, you poisoned the blood of America then. Oh, my God. Here's the
wasn't he? And he was married to an immigrant before.
Yeah, Ghana.
The golf course married one.
Yeah.
By the way, is this Patton Oswalt retweet? Is this the New Republic? This is how every headline should be written. Rapist who wanted vice president dead compares self to Navalny. Thank you.
There you go.
You need to encapsulate all the awfulness of his existence every day, right?
Yeah. Man who was found, who was adjudicated a business fraud, owing $500 million, wants to run the economy. How about that?
Yeah. By the way, I am so here for Tish James tweeting the interest every single day.
Oh yeah, no, that's
It's fantastic. It's
you know that every day she just loves when somebody in her staff hits send on that.
yeah. This is. So what is Michigan is tomorrow?
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yes.
I
And then
think-
Super Tuesday is a week from tomorrow.
Yeah. But I know, Rude, it is. I think it's the crazy making that just this is treated like a regular horse race. And, what did Trump say? Auto workers love me. I'm like, no, they don't. No, they endorse Biden.
No.
Like, it's just. We were talking about, oh my God, Brett Baer. I mean, journalism breaking out on Fox.
Burper.
Yeah. Give me 18. I'm mentioning this particular interview, Rude, that he looks like he's talking to a crazy guy at a bus stop. I mean, he's just, here.
You lost the 2020 election.
Brett, you take a look at all
Take
of
a
the
look.
stuffed ballots. You take a look at all of the things, including things like the 51 intelligence
There
agents.
were recounts in all of the swing states. There was not significant widespread
We're trying
fraud.
to get recounts, real
There were
recounts, not just numbers of votes
widespread
cast.
corruption. There was not a sense of that. There were lawsuits, more than 50 of them, by your lawyers, some in front of
Ready,
judges that you appointed,
Look at Wisconsin.
that came out with
Wisconsin
no
is-
evidence.
By the way, is it possible that his hair is crazier? I mean, what did you see it? It's some
yeah.
very yellow, like I don't know, like he combed it with an egg beater, and then the sides are a different color now.
It's meringue.
Yeah.
You know what though? Are You Ready is one of his tells. That's when he is.
You take a look.
absolutely
That's the
lying
other
to
one.
you. When he says, "Are you ready?" That's like saying, "Are you ready?" You get it. You get 2 for the price of 1. That's the kind of con he's doing there. And the other thing is that I really think that any interviewer that is interviewing any politician,
Yeah.
if the answer to the question, who won did Joe Biden win the 2020 election, is I don't know, who knows, or no, the interview should be over.
Thank
It should
you.
Just be, no, sorry.
Thank you.
You know what?
How about this one? Trump, I won the state of California by nearly 30% in 2020. Trump lost the state of California by nearly 30 points. Just for those of us out here that are, keep track of.
Yeah, so a 60% swing in the vote is what he thinks. He
Right.
thinks that there were more fraudulent votes than there were actual votes.
You haven't done? You haven't taken a look. Did you take a look? Take a look, Rude.
Yeah.
Did you
yeah.
take a look?
Are
You
ready?
didn't take a look.
Are you ready? He probably
you ready?
says that
Take a
before
look.
sex too. Are you ready? Are you ready?
No.
No, I'm not. I don't care. I don't care.
I even missed some of this stuff. Jen Rubin said when Trump talks about Beverly Hills is limited to 40 gallons of water
No. What?
and says his wife Mercedes is Mercedes, the press should be covering that for days. They don't. They have a false narrative to maintain neutrality, and they aren't about to get reality get in the way. Yeah, I missed that when he called Melania Mercedes.
Yeah.
No, he did. Okay. Again, I hate to be in the position just to defend
No, really?
him, but Mercedes Schlapp
Whatever.
was in the audience at CPAC watching, and he just had one of his squirrel moments. He was in the middle of saying something, and he went, "I'm Mercedes," and my wife,
apology.
Mercedes.
Okay, I didn't take a look. You know what it was? I didn't take a look. Are you ready? I didn't take a look.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
All right.
Or it's either "Are you ready?" or "Everyone knows" or says.
And also,
Everyone
excuse me while I be incredibly rude and talk over you. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Take a look. Okay. All right. It's the home game. You can play. All right. Rudeness. I needed your rudeness desperately this morning. And just.
And I have a new piece up on the 2 decisions of the judge in Alabama, and Alito's concurrence in the case about whether religious people can be on juries if they hate gay people.
Yes. It's a great piece. I read it this morning.
Oh my God. Well,
Yes.
I'm behind. I am behind in my
Same here. I apologize.
compulsory reading.